quiet of your room, staring at a screen, feeling that sudden, heavy ache in your chest. You look at where others are, their achievements, their milestones, their seemingly perfect timing, and you whisper to yourself that you are falling behind. You feel as though life is moving fast while you remain stuck, trying so hard to catch up. My child, let me speak peace into that weary heart right now. Breathe. You are not behind. You are not late. You are comparing your hidden, unfolding story to someone else's highlighted moment. I did not create your life to be a race against the world, nor did I design you to run on human deadlines. The trees do not rush their blossoming, and the sun does not apologize for taking its time to rise. Everything in my creation moves with purpose, and so do you. This season you are in, even the stillness, even the waiting, is not wasted time. I am planting deep roots in you that no storm will ever tear up. I am shaping your character in secret, protecting you from paths that were never meant for your walking. What feels like delay to you is often my loving protection, holding you safe until the ground is ready. Hand me your timelines today, my friend. Let go of the heavy burden of where you think you ought to be, and trust where I am leading you right now. I hold your past, your present, and your future in my hands, and not a single moment is lost. Walk with me at my pace. Rest your soul in my love, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. To the one staring at the screen late into the night, looking at numbers that do not add up, I see the heavy breath you just took. You're holding that unpaid bill, that unexpected expense, or that quiet fear tomorrow's needs, wondering how you will make it through. The world tells you that your safety is tied entirely to what you possess, and so your mind races, searching for answers in the dark. My child, release the tightness in your shoulders. Breathe slowly. I am your provider, and my hands are not limited by human arithmetic or uncertain circumstances. Look at the birds of the air and the flowers of the field. I care for them with constant grace, and you are far more precious to me than they could ever be. This financial weight was never meant for your shoulders to carry alone. Put it down at my feet today. I know what you need before you even ask, and I am already opening doors and spaces you cannot yet see. Trust me with your daily bread, and let my peace replace your panic right now. My child, if my words have brought quietness to your soul in this heavy moment, I invite you to share your support to the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to those who are still waiting, weary, and carrying burdens alone. Let us carry this light together. Rest now, knowing I have you covered. I see you replaying that sharp conversation in your head, reading over that cold text message again and again in the quiet. The unkind words spoken to you today felt like a sudden blow, striking deep into your heart and leaving you feeling misunderstood, hurt, or rejected. You want to defend yourself, or perhaps you feel the heavy sting of wondering if those cruel words were actually true. My child, let those painful words drop to the ground right now. They do not define who you are. People so often speak out of their own hidden wounds, projecting their internal friction and darkness onto those around them. Their harshness is a reflection of their own broken heart, not your true worth. You do not need to fight to protect your reputation or carry the weight of someone else's bitterness into your night. Your identity is forever anchored in my gentle love, and my truth says you are chosen, valued, and deeply cherished. When others throw stones of judgment, I wrap my arms around you as a protective shield. Breathe out the desire to prove yourself, and breathe in my quiet, steadfast approval. Place the anger and the lingering hurt into my hands today. Forgive them, not because their actions were right, but because your heart deserves to be free from that chain. Let my warmth heal the quiet places where you were wounded today, and walk forward knowing that my voice is the only one that defines you. To the one whose eyes are heavy and whose soul feels completely drained, I see you. You have been giving so much of yourself to everyone else, carrying responsibilities, tending to demands, and trying to keep everything from falling apart. Now you sit here, feeling like you have nothing left inside to give, exhausted down to your very bones. My child, hear me clearly. it is okay to rest. You were never created to be infinitely strong on your own power. You do not have to earn my love through endless striving, nor do you have to keep running when your spirit is weary. Even the land needs its Sabbath, and even the strongest trees rest through the winter. Lay down the heavy armor you have been wearing all day. Put down the continuous checklist. Come to me just as you are, tired, weak, and empty. Let my presence be the quiet sanctuary where your soul finds renewal. I am not asking you to do more. I am inviting you to receive more of my grace. My child, if my voice has given you permission to rest and brought peace to your weary heart, I invite you to support our mission to the link or the QR code on your screen. When you give, you partner with me to reach other exhausted, heavy-hearted souls across the globe with the same comforting message, the voice of Jesus bringing stillness to a loud world. Let us shine this light into every dark corner. Now close your eyes and let me carry you tonight. I see you sitting with that sudden disappointment today, staring at a door that just closed in your face. You have planned your path so carefully, put in the relentless work, and built your hopes around a specific outcome, only to watch it crumble or get unexpectedly delayed. It feels like a painful setback, and frustration is threatening to settle deep into your spirit. My child, I know the sting of sudden detours, but I ask you to trust my hand even when you cannot trace my outline. What feels like a closed door to you right now is often my sovereign protection, keeping you from a path that would have brought you hidden sorrow. What looks like a frustrating delay is often my loving preparation, building the character, patience, and strength you will need for where I am truly taking you. You do not need to panic or try to force open doors that I have gently shut. I hold the master key to your life, and no blessing or opportunity meant for you will ever pass you by. When I close a path, it is only because I am steering your feet toward a much greater promise. Breathe through the frustration. Surrender your ruined plans to me today, and let me show you the quiet beauty of my timing. I am rearranging things behind the scenes for your ultimate good. Rest your anxious heart today, knowing that every delay in my hands is a divine setup for your peace. To the one who feels completely unseen today, sitting in a crowded room or a quiet home feeling like no one truly knows the burdens you carry, I see you. You spend your days serving others, listening to their problems, and taking care of their needs. Yet you wonder if anyone ever truly notices your sacrifices or cares about your heart. My child, you are never invisible to me. I see every quiet act of kindness you perform in secret. I see the tears you wipe away when no one else is looking. I notice every silent prayer you whisper, every sacrifice you make, and every heavy weight you carry without complaining. Before you were ever formed, I knew you, and my eyes have never left you for a single second. The world may overlook you, but you are the center of my attention. You do not need the applause of people to validate your existence or your worth. My Heavenly Father sees what is done in secret, and my love surrounds you completely. My child, if these words have reminded you that you are deeply loved and never alone, I invite you to share your support to the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me extend this message, the comforting voice of Jesus, to lonely and forgotten hearts all over the world, letting them know they are seen. Partner with me today and rest in the assurance that you are precious to me. I see you staring into the darkness of the room, your mind racing through endless scenarios and potential outcomes. You're standing at a crossroads, overwhelmed by decision fatigue, terrified that one wrong choice will derail your entire life. The way to try to figure everything out all at once is exhausting your soul, leaving you frozen in place while the rest of the world keeps moving. My child, take a deep, slow breath right now. Drop those heavy shoulders. You do not need to see the entire staircase to take the next step. I am not asking you to have all the answers mapped out for the next 10 years. I am asking you to trust me with today, with this single hour, with this quiet moment. When you feel unsure which way to walk, remember that my hand is holding yours. Even if you take a detour or make a misstep, my grace is vast enough to realign your path. Your mistakes cannot cancel my promises for your life. I am steering your journey, and my wisdom goes before you like a steady light in the dark. I know the deepest desires of your heart, and I am shaping every circumstance behind the scenes for your true peace. Surrender the need to control every detail. Stop trying to carry the weight of tomorrow when you only have the breath for today. Rest your tired mind in my love tonight, and let my calm settle over your heart. You are held, you are guided, and you do not have to figure this all out alone. To the one who is lying awake replaying past mistakes over and over in your mind, I see the heavy burden of shame you are carrying. You are rereading old pages of your life, wishing you had spoken differently, acted differently, or made better choices. You feel as though your past defines your future, and that quiet voice of self-condemnation keeps whispering that you are damaged or beyond grace. My child, hear my voice above the noise of your guilt. When I look at you, I do not see the sum of your stumbles or the mistakes you wish you could erase. I see a precious heart that I have redeemed and loved with everlasting love. The moment you bring your broken pieces to me, they are washed clean, removed as far as the east is from the west. Stop punishing yourself for things I have already forgiven. Stop carrying a debt that was fully paid. My mercy is renewed for you every single morning, fresh and unbroken. It is time to step out of the shadows of your past and walk in the freedom of my light. My child, if this message of grace and forgiveness has lifted a heavy weight off your shoulders today, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to bound heavy souls who need to know they are forgiven. Partner with me to spread this hope today and rest peacefully in my mercy. I see you sitting in the quiet silence, waiting for an answer to a prayer that feels like it has been delayed forever. You have whispered the same deep desires of your heart night after night. And when nothing seems to change, the doubt starts to creep in. You wonder if I am listening, or if your voice is simply lost in the vastness of the universe. My child, I hear every single sigh, every quiet tear, and every silent petition you bring to me. Silence from heaven is never absence. While you are waiting, I am working behind the scenes in ways your eyes cannot yet perceive. I am moving hearts, preparing doors, and cultivating endurance within your spirit, so you can hold the blessing when it arrives. Do not mistake a season of waiting for a season of abandonment. The seed planted beneath the dark earth works quietly long before the green stem breaks through the surface. Your timing is focused on immediate relief, but my timing is focused on eternal fulfillment and your ultimate good. Breathe through the quiet today. Let go of the urge to force your own timeline, and anchor your heart in the certainty that I am faithful. I have not forgotten you, nor have I overlooked your longing. Hold fast to my eternal promises. Rest your weary soul in my perfect care, and know with absolute certainty that your story is still unfolding under my watchful, loving eyes. You are cherished, you are held, and your waiting is never in vain. To the one holding tension in your body right now, feeling the weariness of physical pain, sickness, or sudden anxiety about your health, I see you. You feel fragile, frustrated by the limitations of your body, and fearful of what tomorrow might bring. In the quiet hours, every ache feels amplified, and fear tries to convince you that your body is failing you. My child, place your hand upon your heart and feel its steady beat. I fashioned every bone, every muscle, and every breath within you. I am the God who restores, who breathes life into dry places, and who wraps you in healing comfort when your strength fades. Your body is not a burden to me. It is a sacred vessel that I sustain every single moment of the day. Cast all your medical worries, your physical fatigue, and your fearful thoughts upon me right now. Release the tightness in your chest and allow my divine peace to flow through your spirit, bringing quietness to your nervous system and strength to your bones. My child, if these words have brought healing, calm, and rest to your spirit today, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you partner with me to send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to sick, anxious, and weary souls who need restoration. Together, we can bring light into their darkest hours. Rest deeply now, knowing that my healing power surrounds you completely. I see you carrying the heavy burden of conflict within your home and relationships today. You feel the friction, the harsh misunderstandings, and the lingering tension in the air after painful words were exchanged. It breaks your heart to feel distant from those you love, and you are exhausted from playing the peacemaker while holding your own emotional wounds in silence. My child, lay down the weight of trying to fix everyone else's heart on your own strength. You cannot control how others respond, nor can you force peace into a room that refuses to drop its defenses. What you can do is stand rooted in my love, radiating a quiet, steady calm that no storm can shake. I am your sanctuary when your home feels turbulent. I am your advocate when you feel misunderstood by those closest to you. Bring your hurt to me instead of letting it turn into resentment or bitter anger. Allow me to heal the sharp edges of your wounded feelings so you can respond with grace rather than react out of pain. Breathe out the tension you have been holding in your body. Put down the burden of carrying everyone else's emotional weight tonight. Trust that I am working in the hearts of your loved ones, smoothing over the rough places, and building bridges where walls once stood. Rest in my peaceful presence tonight, knowing you are deeply loved and that my grace is sufficient for your family. I see you lying there in the quiet, staring at the ceiling on your day off, consumed by a strange and heavy feeling of guilt simply because you are not being productive. You feel this constant, nagging pressure to keep working, to keep producing, and to keep proving your worth to a world that never stops moving. You feel anxious for pausing, as if stepping away from your labor, even for a moment, makes you fall behind or renders you less valuable. My child, listen closely to my gentle voice in this room. Your true worth is not measured by your daily output, your endless to-do list, or how much you manage to accomplish before the sun goes down. When I created the universe, I set apart a time for rest, not because I was exhausted, but to show you that rest is sacred and necessary for your soul. When you sit in stillness, you are not wasting precious time. You are honoring the divine design of your mind and body. Release the false guilt that whispers you must earn your right to breathe and be at peace. Put down the heavy demand to constantly achieve and validate your existence. Let your hands relax and your shoulders drop right now. I love you simply for who you are, not for what you produce or achieve. Take this quiet moment to restore your weary spirit. Receive my gentle peace, and know that you are deeply cherished in your quiet stillness just as much as in your busiest labor. Rest your spirit today, my child, and let me carry the world while you pause. To the one who feels completely alone right now, sitting in a quiet room feeling the heavy ache of isolation, I see you. You look around and feel as though everyone else is connected, surrounded by love, and living in deep fellowship, while you are left on the outside looking in. You wonder why it is so hard to find people who truly understand your heart. And the quiet silence of your home feels less like peace and more like an empty weight. My child, I know the sting of loneliness intimately. I know what it feels like to be misunderstood and abandoned by those closest to you. But I want you to know that silence does not mean you are forgotten. In these lonely spaces, I am drawing you closer to myself. This season of solitude is not a prison. It is a sacred garden where I am tending to your heart without the noise and distractions of the world. You are never truly alone because my presence fills every empty corner of your room. I am walking beside you through every quiet hour, holding your hand and speaking warmth into your spirit. My child, if my presence has comforted your heart today and reminded you that you are never forgotten, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to lonely, isolated souls who need to know they are loved. Partner with me today, and let us bring warmth to those who are waiting in the dark. Rest now in my abiding love. I see you hesitating at the edge of a new beginning, frozen in place because you are so afraid of failing. You have a dream, a goal, or a decision in front of you, but the fear of making a mistake, looking foolish, or not being good enough is keeping you completely paralyzed. You replay every worst-case scenario in your mind, convincing yourself that it is safer to stay hidden where it is comfortable than to step out into the unknown. My child, let go of the impossible burden of perfectionism. I have never required you to be perfect. I only ask for your trust and your willingness to step forward. Failure in the eyes of the world is often just a stepping stone in my master plan. Your worth is not on trial, and your mistakes do not diminish my love or my purpose for your life. When you stumble, I am not here to condemn you. I am here to lift you back up and dust off your knees. Breathe out the crippling fear of not being enough. You do not need to have all the answers or guaranteed success before you begin. Step out in faith, knowing that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. If you fall, my grace will catch you. And if you succeed, my hand will guide you. Stop letting fear rob you the path I have prepared for your feet. Take that single courageous step today and trust that I am walking right beside you every step of the way. To the one whose heart is broken into 1,000 pieces today, carrying the heavy, agonizing weight of grief, I see you. You are sitting with an empty space in your life, feeling the sharp sting of loss that leaves you breathless and wondering how you will go on. The world keeps turning as if nothing happened, yet your entire reality feels shattered, and the pain inside your chest feels almost too physical to bear. My child, I am near to the brokenhearted, and I hold every single tear you shed. Do not feel rushed to move past your sorrow or pretend that you are strong when your spirit is weeping. I wept at the grave of my friend, and I weep with you in your quiet heartbreak right now. Grief is not a sign of weak faith. It is a testament to the depth of your love. Let me wrap my arms around you in this deep valley. You do not have to carry this crushing pain alone. Lay your broken heart in my hands, and let my gentle warmth comfort you when words are simply not enough. My child, if these words have offered a soft place for your grieving heart to rest today, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you partner with me to reach broken, weeping souls all over the earth with the same gentle comfort. The voice of Jesus bringing hope into the darkest valleys. Let us share this light together. Rest your aching spirit in my tender care tonight. I see you lying in bed, staring at the clock as the late hours slip away, trapped in a relentless storm of racing thoughts. You try to close your eyes, but your mind immediately floods with endless worries, regrets, and worst-case scenarios about tomorrow. You are physically exhausted, yet your mind refuses to rest, turning the quiet of the night into a battleground of anxiety and fear. My child, bring your frantic thoughts to me and let my stillness quiet the noise within your spirit. You were never meant to carry the anxieties of tomorrow while trying to rest today. Tomorrow has its own grace, and I am already standing in your future, preparing the way and making a path where there seems to be none. You do not need to solve every problem, fix every situation, or plan every detail in these midnight hours. Release your grip on the things you cannot control right now. Imagine handing every worry, every fear, and every looping thought directly into my open hands. Let my divine peace, which surpasses all human understanding, guard your heart and your mind tonight. Breathe slowly, soften your muscles, and let go of the internal noise. I am watching over you. I am holding your world together, and you can safely drift off to sleep knowing that I never slumber nor sleep. Lie down in peace, my child, and rest quietly in my love. To the one who just put down their phone with a heavy, bitter feeling of discontent, I see you. You were scrolling through the lives of others, watching their victories, their happiness, and their highlights, and suddenly your own life felt small, inadequate, and forgotten. Jealousy and discontentment crept into your heart, making you question your own journey and wonder why blessings seem to flow so easily to everyone except you. My child, guard your heart from the illusion of social media. You are comparing your private struggles to someone else's carefully curated display. Envy is a thief that steals the joy of what I place directly in your hands. I have designed a unique, beautiful path specifically for you, tailored with love, intention, and divine timing. Another person's success does not mean there is less blessing available for you, for my grace is infinite and unbounded. Turn your gaze away from the highlight reels of the world and look back at how far I have brought you. Celebrate the quiet victories in your life and and trust that I am crafting a story in you that is richer than any screen can show. My child, if my voice has helped clear away the noise of comparison and restored peace to your soul today, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the world to insecure, discontented hearts searching for truth. Walk with me today in quiet contentment, knowing you are uniquely loved. I see you sitting quietly in the dimly lit room, wiping away a tear you hope no one saw, feeling the crushing fatigue of caring for a loved one whose health is fading. You have poured out so much of your own strength, setting aside your own needs, your rest, and your peace, just to be there for them day after day. Yet inside, you feel completely drained, carrying a heavy mix of grief, helplessness, and the quiet guilt of feeling completely burnt out. My child, look at me and take a deep breath. I see every silent sacrifice you make behind closed doors. You were never meant to carry the weight of another soul's healing or life entirely on your own shoulders. It is not a failure to feel exhausted. It is simply a reminder that you are human, created to lean on my infinite strength when your own well runs completely dry. When you feel like you have nothing left to offer, lay down the overwhelming pressure to be everything for everyone. I am standing right beside you in that room, holding the hand of the one you love and holding your heavy heart at the very same time. Pour out your weakness to me today, and let my grace replenish your weary spirit. Soften your shoulders and let go of the strain. You are doing a sacred work, but you do not have to do it alone. I am your true refuge, your everlasting strength, and your constant support through every moment of this heavy season. To the one sitting in the quiet, heavy shadow of disappointment after slipping back into an old habit or mistake, I see you. You feel the sharp sting of shame, whispering that you have let me down once again, that your progress was a lie, and that you are right back where you started. You want to hide away, feeling unworthy to even lift your eyes or ask for another chance. My child, hear my truth right now. My love for you is not a reward for your perfection. I did not choose you because you had everything figured out, nor do I turn my face away when you stumble. My grace is not a fragile thing that breaks when you fall. It is a mighty ocean that washes over your heart, cleansing every mistake the moment you turn back to me. Rise up out of that dark cloud of self-condemnation. A stumble does not erase the distance you have walked with me, nor does it define who you are in my eyes. Bring your brokenness, your weakness, and your regret directly into my light today, and let me restore your soul. My child, if my voice has lifted the weight of guilt off your heart today and reminded you of my endless mercy, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to broken, struggling souls who need to know they are still loved and forgiven. Partner with me today, and let us bring freedom to those bound by shame. Step forward with confidence, knowing my grace covers you completely. I see you sitting with a sharp ache in your chest after discovering that someone you trusted spoke behind your back or betrayed your confidence. You read those hurtful messages or heard those cruel rumors, and suddenly the ground beneath you feels unsteady. You feel a painful mixture of shock, anger, and deep rejection, wondering how someone you care for could handle your trust so carelessly. My child, bring that wounded heart to me. I know the profound grief of betrayal, for I have walked that painful road myself. I know what it feels like to have those closest to you turn away or speak words that pierce like swords. But I ask you today not to let their brokenness poison your own spirit or make you close off your heart to the world. When people act out of insecurity, jealousy, or malice, it reveals a hidden condition of their own souls, not your worth. You do not need to defend your honor, plot revenge, or carry the bitter poison of resentment into your future. Release the need to fix their perception of you, and let me be your protector and your vindicator. Breathe out the anger, and hand me the broken pieces of that relationship today. I will wrap you in a love that never deceives, never gossips, and never leave your side. Place your trust back into my safe hands, and walk forward in the peace of knowing your true worth is eternally secure in me. To the one sitting in the cold, sterile air of a waiting room, staring at medical form, or waiting for phone to ring with test results. I see you. Your mind is racing through every terrifying possibility, imagining the worst and feeling a deep, trembling fear about what lies ahead for your body and your future. The uncertainty feels like a heavy fog that you cannot see through. My child, place your hands over your heart right now and feel the gentle rhythm of life within you. Take a slow, deep breath and let the panic subside. I am right there beside you in that chair. Long before any doctor spoke, long before any diagnosis or test was conducted, I knew you, I formed you, and I numbered every single day of your life in love. You do not have to face tomorrow with fear, because my healing power and sovereign presence are already moving in your body and your circumstances. No matter what the report says, my promises remain unshakable, and my peace is greater than any diagnosis. My child, if these words have brought a calm sanctuary to your anxious spirit in this terrifying moment, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you partner with me to send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to sick, frightened souls sitting in dark waiting rooms, reminding them they are never alone. Stand strong today, held firmly in my everlasting arms. I see you sitting at your desk or staring at your workstation, feeling a hollow emptiness inside as you wonder if your daily work even matters. You watch the hours tick by on the clock, feeling trapped in a routine that feels meaningless, mundane, and far removed from the big dreams or purpose you once held in your heart. You wonder if you are wasting your life in a place that no one notices or appreciates. My child, listen to me carefully today. No honest labor is ever small or wasted in my kingdom. You do not need a grand platform, an impressive title, or public praise to live a life of divine purpose. The quiet integrity you bring to your work, the kindness you show to a difficult co-worker, and the diligence you offer in secret are all sacred acts of worship that shine brightly in my eyes. I place my children in specific places not just for a paycheck, but to be a light in ordinary shadows. Look at where your feet are standing today with new eyes. I am refining your character, teaching you patience, and preparing your heart for doors I will open in my perfect timing. Release the frustration of feeling stuck, and bring your daily tasks to me with a peaceful heart. Do your work with love, knowing that I see every detail and value every effort. You are serving me, not just a system, and your faithful obedience today is building something beautiful that will last far beyond this season. To the one holding a notice of increased rent, an unexpected housing bill, or feeling the deep, trembling insecurity of not knowing where you will live or how you will keep a roof over your head, I see you. You feel vulnerable, exposed, and terrified that the basic foundation of your life is slipping out from underneath your feet, leaving you wondering if you will be left stranded. My child, breathe out that overwhelming terror and remember who holds your life. Earthly dwellings may feel fragile and subject to the changing winds of this world, but I am your true home, your shelter, and your ultimate provider. I led my people through barren deserts where there were no houses, and I fed them every single day without fail. I am the same God today, and my ability to protect and provide for you has not diminished. Do not let fear convince you that you are helpless or abandoned. I am actively opening doors, making ways where you see none, and arranging provision for your physical needs. Hand your housing worries and your financial fears to me tonight, and sleep in the assurance of my protection. My child, if my voice has brought stability and comfort to your heart in the midst of financial fear today, I invite you to share your support through the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the world of vulnerable, fearful hearts seeking shelter and hope. Partner with me today and rest peacefully knowing I am your sanctuary. I see you sitting there in the quiet of your room, staring at a screen, feeling that sudden, heavy ache in your chest. You look at where others are, their achievements, their milestones, their seemingly perfect timing, and you whisper to yourself that you are falling behind. You feel as though life is moving fast while you remain stuck, trying so hard to catch up. My child, let me speak peace into that weary heart right now. Breathe. You are not behind. You are not late. You are comparing your hidden, unfolding story to someone else's highlighted moment. I did not create your life to be a race against the world. Nor did I design you to run on human deadlines. The trees do not rush their blossoming, and the sun does not apologize for taking its time to rise. Everything in my creation moves with purpose, and so do you. This season you are in, even the stillness, even the waiting, is not wasted time. I am planting deep roots in you that no storm will ever tear up. I am shaping your character in secret, protecting you from paths that were never meant for your walking. What feels like delay to you is often my loving protection, holding you safe until the ground is ready. Hand me your timelines today, my friend. Let go of the heavy burden of where you think you ought to be, and trust where I am leading you right now. I hold your past, your present, and your future in my hands, and not a single moment is lost. Walk with me at my pace. Rest your soul in my love, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. To the one staring at the screen late into the night, looking at numbers that do not add up, I see the heavy breath you just took. You're holding that unpaid bill, that unexpected expense, or that quiet fear tomorrow's needs, wondering how you will make it through. The world tells you that your safety is tied entirely to what you possess, and so your mind races, searching for answers in the dark. My child, release the tightness in your shoulders. Breathe slowly. I am your provider, and my hands are not limited by human arithmetic or uncertain circumstances. Look at the birds of the air and the flowers of the field. I care for them with constant grace, and you are far more precious to me than they could ever be. This financial weight was never meant for your shoulders to carry alone. Put it down at my feet today. I know what you need before you even ask, and I am already opening doors and spaces you cannot yet see. Trust me with your daily bread, and let my peace replace your panic right now. My child, if my words have brought quietness to your soul in this heavy moment, I invite you to share your support to the link or the QR code you see on your screen. When you give, you help me send this voice of comfort, the voice of Jesus, all over the earth to those who are still waiting, weary, and carrying burdens alone. Let us carry this light together. Rest now, knowing I have you covered. I see you replaying that sharp conversation in your head, reading over that cold text message again and again in the quiet. The unkind words spoken to you today felt like a sudden blow, striking deep into your heart and leaving you feeling misunderstood, hurt, or rejected. You want to defend yourself, or perhaps you feel the heavy sting of wondering if those cruel words were actually true. My child, let those painful words drop to the ground right now. They do not define who you are. People so often speak out of their own hidden wounds, projecting their internal friction and darkness onto those around them. Their harshness is a reflection of their own broken heart, not your true worth. You do not need to fight to protect your reputation or carry the weight of someone else's bitterness into your night. Your identity is forever anchored in my gentle love, and my truth says you are chosen, valued, and deeply cherished. When others throw stones of judgment, I wrap my arms around you as a protective shield.